first pitch is just minutes away from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Stay tuned for Brewers baseball. Next. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cleveland Indians. These two square off on the diamond right after this. Shane Bieber gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
At the plate, Avisail Garcia. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Milwaukee, the center fielder, Avisail.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Lifted in the air out to left. Naylor is underneath this one. One gone. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He hit over .320 last year, and that will get any pitcher's attention. They knew it when he was coming up, and they knew it when he was on the on-deck circle. Really impressive hitter.
In is Christian Yelich. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Into the corner and slicing foul. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times, his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Brendan Woodruff is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So coming to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next will be the switch hitting third baseman, Jose Ramirez. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul. Hernandez gets his lead at first, nobody out. And it's fouled away. Again, another foul ball.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gamble is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Back goes Garcia, still ranging back. And this one is gone, a home run.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb at the bottom of the first.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Garcia has a read on it. And the inning is over. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 Indians. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike. 0-1, here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's Ryan Braun now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a hit.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 16, Ben Gamble.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second, looks like a big inning could be brewing.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. No balls and a strike to count. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Braun at second. Gamble at first. 1 gone. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Omar Narvaez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Behind 0-2 now. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. Hit high and deep out to left field. Going back is the left fielder. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, and it gives the Brewers a 4-2 lead.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
Now batting.
So here is Aficionado Garcia. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Bouncer to the left side. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But the damage done as the Brewers strike for 4 runs coming on this grand slam. On to the bottom of inning number 2, and Milwaukee's taking a 4-2 lead. So here's Tyler Naquin. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he misses with it, 1-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014, covers a ton of ground out there and don't test the arm.
Standing in now, Roberto Perez. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. This is skied into short left center. Yelich is under it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Striding in for the Indians, Josh Naylor will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Yelich will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-2. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Here's Justin Smoke now. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Ryan Braun.
Stepping in now, Ryan Braun, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Smoke on at first, nobody out. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Hernandez at second. Back to first, and Braun is retired on the double play ball.
The right fielder, number 16, Ben Gamble.
Stepping into the box, Ben Gamble. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here it comes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to wind up as extra bases again as the Brewers just keep rolling. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
The third baseman, number 2.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. To the plate now, Luis Urias, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. On the move is DeShields. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 5-2 Milwaukee. Leading off the inning, Delino DeShields, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gamble is there, 1 away. In now for Cleveland, Cesar Hernandez reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Now back.
Into the box, Francisco Lindor. He'll swing it from the left side right here, and he fouls this one off. Hernandez stands at second with two gone. And it's quickly 0-2. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is. Carlos Santana will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Runners at the corners, two men out. Fouled off. Popped him up. Narvaez is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Indians strand a couple, and the deficit remains 5-2. Digging in, Omar Narvaez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Narvaez.
The pitch.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the harder to plate way too often.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
The batter, number 3.
Stepping in, Orlando Arcia. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now here it comes.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And it's gone as they add still another. Orlando Arcia with a solo shot. His second home run of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now. So here's Avisail Garcia, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Christian Yelich. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Brewers 6 and the Indians 2. Into the box now, Franmil Reyes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gamble is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
The right fielder, number 30.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Naquin is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Gone!
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Into the box, Josh Naylor, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and no errors to this point for the Indians. Hit back up the middle. Garcia fields it cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Ready with the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. We're through 4. It's the Brewers 6 and the Indians 3. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Keston Hiura. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Adam Pletko comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out. So now to the plate, Ryan Braun. No balls and 1 strike. This one skied out toward right. Heading after it is Naquin. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And the throw from right will not be in time, as he takes third on the flyout.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
From the stretch, Ben Gamel comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley, as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game.
He had 2 men on base, and he delivers a clutch 1-out double to bring 1 home and leave the other 90 feet away. That's what you want from everyone in your lineup, that clutch gene to deliver when it matters.
At the plate now, Luis Urias. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings 1 home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Omar Narvaez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air to center field. DeShields is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Brewers 8 and the Indians 3. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Now this is foul tipped at home plate, and that might have shot directly at our home plate umpire, because he's moving a little gingerly back there. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Up next for Cleveland, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana. And it's fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. A 1 pitch on its way. This is hit high and deep out to left. Yelich going back at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete. It's the Brewers 8 and the Indians 3. Orlando Arcia will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Ro?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Avisail Garcia is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Stepping in now, Christian Yelich, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Ro, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, Matt, boy, what a different ballpark this place plays in Cleveland. That old Municipal, they called that the mistake by the lake. But Progressive Field, this is a tough ballpark to hit him out of, D-Ro.
You know, this is an interesting ballpark, Dan, and that's why what they were able to do today on the offensive side was so special. This place early in the season plays super big. It's cold out there. The ball is not traveling. Once the summer months heat this place up, right center becomes a nice option.
Ryan Braun is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Ben Gamel. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Brewers 12 and the Indians 3. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. He'll get the 6th inning started for Cleveland. Bounce towards the second baseman, and that's out number 1. So striding forward now, Tyler Naquin. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Smoke toward third. And into left field for a 1-out hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Garcia has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Indians strand a couple. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. Ready once again, Luis Urias. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through into left, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
In now, Omar Narvaez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 3.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
And he gets ahead 0-1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. This is in the air out to right. Naquin is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Avisail Garcia. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. In there for strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Urias rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score. Way out in front, now up by 10. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Number 99 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Indians, number 99.
At the plate, Christian Yelich, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Comes set with the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. DeShields is there. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI.
Now back.
Digging in once again, Keston Hiura. He went deep last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Line to the right side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this.
Leading off for the Indians.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Number 57 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. First delivery to him on the way. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Striding in, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Gamble is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Now batting, Francisco Lindor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
3 runs, 5. Ready with the 0-2. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Back up the middle. Garcia has it. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue. Here's Carlos Santana now. Out in front of it, strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Lindor is off of first with 2 away. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Indians leave 1, and they remain well behind. Ready to begin the 8th, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Number 12. Justin Smoke.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Up next from Milwaukee, the designated hitter, Ryan Braun.
Into the box now, Ryan Braun, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. The 0-2 home. Hit in the air down the right field line. Naquin is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Ben Gamble. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Swing and a liner. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Luis Urias, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. It was a single for him in his last at bat. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Santana able to stay with it here for out number 2. Settling in now, Omar Narvaez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ready with the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Woo, not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw.
Leading off for the Indians.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
J.P. Fireisen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Skied into very shallow right. Gamble has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 30.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Last time through was a base hit. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Softly hit here to the left side. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation in his face. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. In now, Josh Naylor. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. And here's the second-generation big leaguer, Delino DeShields. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cesar Hernandez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. DeShields, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We've played 8 full. The Brewers lead this one 14-5. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Orlando Arcia.
Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Hit hard to short. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
Man, talk about having a good game. And like most guys, this would be a good week. Fourth hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they will not be able to get the force at second, so there are 2 on now to start the inning. Oliver Perez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now pitching for the Number 39.
To the plate now, Christian Yelich, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Perez is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Swing and a liner. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB. Another hit, another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one, and they're still going.
Keston Hiura stands in as he looks at a called strike. The 0-1 takes this the other way to right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third, and not in time as the run scores.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Shot toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in 1 game here. It's been incredible.
Ryan Braun is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot for Ryan Braun as the blowout continues.
The right fielder, number 16, Ben Gamel.
At the plate now, Ben Gamel, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 4 hits already in this one, and looking for number 5 here. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Still only 1 out in the inning. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. So digging in now, Luis Urias. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. Brewers are out in front 19-5.
Leading off for the Indians, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Devin Williams, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Devin Williams.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Smoke in foul ground. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Carlos Santana. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding forward now is the DH, Franmil Reyes, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Yelich is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
19-5 in this one today. The Milwaukee Brewers hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to a win. Brandon Woodruff earns the victory on the mound. Shane Bieber, the slap with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us